Recently, I posted a video about the first ever vinyl record played in space. Well, today we're going to take a look at a very limited copy of that exact same record pressed on beautiful yellow golden vinyl. Hey friends, welcome to Eyezz. I'm Jarrett and today I'm going to show you a very limited copy and rare imitation pressing of the famous gold-plated record that was recently sent up into space. Now, if you haven't seen the video where I tell you all about how Jack White's company, Third Man Records, played the first record in space, you can click this card or annotation and you're going to be all caught up on what we're talking about in today's video. Also, I forgot to make it clear in that video, but the record player did go up into space at 94,000 feet, but then the helium weather balloon popped and the entire Icarus record player craft came safely back down to Earth thanks to its specially designed parachute. So if you were wondering if this record player is still up in orbit, the answer is unfortunately no. Okay, so basically if you've already seen that video, then you already know that there are four main people responsible for this famous Icarus record player in space. First, Jack White. He's the one who had this crazy notion of playing a record up in space in the first place. Second, Kevin Carico, or Carico, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name. He basically designed the entire Icarus record player craft and its enclosure. Third person, John D. Boswell, aka Melody Sheep, aka Symphony of Science, who came up with the amazing song Carl Sagan, A Glorious Dawn, which was going to be played on that record player in space. And finally, the fourth group to make this incredible achievement possible is an organization called SADINS, which stands for Students and Teachers in Near Space. Basically, their organization helps students launch their science projects into space using large helium-filled weather balloons. And it was SADINS that gave the people at Third Man Records the proper tools to help them launch their Icarus record player craft into space. So now that we're all caught up on all the details, where does this golden vinyl record come into play? Well, after I posted that video online, I got a comment from the founder and CEO of SADINS, Mr. David Jankowski, and he said that he loved the video and that he would try to help me track down a copy of that super rare 12-inch golden vinyl record promo that I was talking about in that video from Third Man Records, which basically commemorates this whole space record achievement. And unless you went to the special Third Man Records Icarus launch parties at either their Detroit or Nashville locations, then it was extremely hard to find these special records online. But today, thanks to the very generous CEO of SADINS, Mr. David Jankowski, I finally got my hands on a copy. So thank you so much, David, for sending me a copy of this fantastic record. Alright, enough talking, let's take a look at it. Alright, so I've already unboxed it, and now we can take a look at all the cool artwork and of course the vinyl itself. Now, as you can see, the outer sleeve of the record is absolutely beautiful. It shows a dude in a spacesuit, and on his suit we see the Third Man Records logo, a vinyl record logo, and for his helmet there's a cutout that lines up perfectly with the record label on the inside. And I think that's a cool little effect. Now, if we flip the jacket over, we'll see that the backside is just gold and black without much going on. So now let's take a look at the actual record. As you can see, it's been pressed on gorgeous yellow gold vinyl, which resembles the actual gold-plated vinyl record that was sent up into space on June 2nd, 2016. You'll also notice that the label says Third Man Records 177, which I'm guessing means that it's the 177th vinyl record pressing from Third Man Records. And it also says the song title, Carl Sagan, A Glorious Dawn, along with the various credits. And all of this is on side A along with the song itself. Also, if you look really close inside the dead wax of the vinyl, it reads, the first ever record played in space. It's extremely hard to see against the surface of the gold vinyl, but if you do look hard enough, you should be able to see it. Now, on side B, things get a little interesting because although there is no musical information here, there are various etchings marked into the surface of the vinyl. And these etchings are very interesting because they're the exact same etchings and artwork that were displayed on the golden records on board the Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 spacecraft, which were launched in 1971. 1977. Now, I'm not going to go into a ton of detail about the NASA Voyager programs because I'm going to talk about them in another video, but suffice it to say that the Voyager spacecraft also had golden records on board them, but unlike the Icarus record player project, the Voyager missions actually left our solar system and are still traveling through interstellar space, which is super cool. Now, the reason NASA equipped those Voyager probes with golden records of their own was just in case one day they ever get intercepted by intelligent life forms. And I assure you, I am not lying to you, this is all true. You can even Google it if you don't believe me. So getting back to this golden vinyl record, I'm guessing that Third Man Records wanted to be right up there in history alongside NASA's Voyager missions, and that's why they created these exact same etchings on the surface of the vinyl. Also, if you look real close, they even included their own logo alongside the rest, which is pretty cool. So overall, this is a beautiful and historically significant vinyl record that I am now super happy to have in my collection. And unfortunately, due to YouTube's strict copyright policies, I can't actually play this for you guys, but I will be including a link to the music video down below if you guys want to check it out for yourself. Now, if you guys like this video about golden space records, then join the vinyl revolution and hit subscribe, because I'm going to be coming out with a lot of great videos every week that you guys are not going to want to miss. Also, be sure to find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and more. All my social media links are down below. And most importantly, friends, keep spinning that vinyl. This thing is freaking gorgeous.